Hello, hello, test, 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 volume check, volume check. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic. Okay. Talk to the staff member. Great day, isn't it? Someone as famous as you, I bet people are always handing you their business cards. You know us? This kid's pretty sophisticated. Holding another in contempt merely on account of their lack of years is a mistake only the most ignorant would make. I suspect the two of you are not quite so shallow as that. I didn't intend to flatter myself, but my elder brother and I are famous local film directors. Everyone calls me Mr. Petit Lumiere. Correct. I am quite keen on learning more about your adventuring experiences. In my industry, extraordinary stories are always in demand. As you appear not to be well acquainted with me, allow me to introduce myself. My elder brother and I have been working together to produce films for quite some time, and have already quite a few blockbuster successes. Perhaps you've seen employees leaving the factory? I don't know what that's a reference to. Employees leaving the factory. I don't know what that's a reference to. Oh, that's okay. How about the arrival of an aquabus? I also don't know what that's a reference to. Haven't seen it either. Ah, I see. That is nothing too remarkable. The road to fame and stardom upon which we two brothers tread is yet long, and we will certainly make even more popular films in the future. Film production, constructing and planning narratives, the performances of actors, the cooperation between cameraman and director, and the post production and processing, all of it is truly fascinating process. And among all these, I believe that the process of filming itself is the most technically demanding. What you choose to focus on while filming decides the information that will be conveyed to the audience and the atmosphere they will feel. Of course, the narration is very important, but you cannot expect a story to rely on narration alone. 4 shots. I've always believed that you only need 4 shots to construct the smallest divisible unit of a story. Within just these 4 shots, a genius can work miracles. Would the two of you like to try? Seize this opportunity to revel in the glamour and charm of filmmaking. So, what should we do? It is simple. I will provide you with a few simple themes that have already been formulated into short stories. The most important thing is to try out different ways of handling both the narration and the camera, and combining them to film a few short scenes. Are the two of you interested? Our interest has been piqued. Marvelous. Then once the two of you are ready, you may go to the filming locations I have already prepared. I will give you feedback on your finished products. Into the frame. The young, talented film director Mr. Petit Lumiere gave you his business card. He seems to have a unique understanding of films. into the frame, film several shots according to the director's requirements, and compile them to video. Okay, so it's that minigame I did before. Camera positioning is key, and you should ascertain the camera position requirements beforehand. Some shots come with narration requirements. Select the most suitable narration according to the story. Once the positioning and narration of all shots are selected, you can start filming and view the results. Your video will be rated according to how closely it adheres to the director's requirements. Do your best to satisfy all the requirements and receive a higher rating to win rewards. An actress, played by Lynette, is lost amidst the underwater seagrass and cannot find her way. When she looks up, the sunlight illuminates her face through the water surface, showing her way forward. Show the environment that the actress is lost in. Show the actress whispering to herself while lost underground. I remember the path I took coming here. Let's keep going. It can't be far. Time for afternoon tea. Where should I swim? It all seems the same underwater. Film how the actress looks as she swims through the seagrass. Highlight the bewildered expression of the actress. The actress sees the sunlight shining through the water. Show how the actress feels about finding her way again. I know. Follow the sun's rays. After enjoying the refreshments, it should be time to go prepare for the performance this evening. Forget it. Let's just go home. I kind of want to pick that. This one will show the environment that the actress is lost in. Should be right. What did I miss? Is it that first one? This one? That should be that one. So it should be this one. And that is correct. Okay. Second try, not bad. Should probably do them in order so I don't get them mixed up. Waiting under the sweltering sun. Under the sweltering sun, the protagonist, played by Navia, is waiting to meet her friend, played by Paimon. The latter cannot endure the merciless sun and appears listless and downcast before the protagonist's eyes. The protagonist takes out the umbrella and sunglasses she prepared, indicating to her friend to take shelter from the sun together. Highlight the oppressively sunny weather. Film the actress waiting and show the actress's expression. Film the scene of the two actresses meeting. Show the expression of the actress, played by Paimon, as she withers in the sun. Show the friend's listless expression. Where should we go? It's way too sunny here. I want to eat Hotel de Boer's macarons so badly. It's way too sunny here. Film the actress as she holds the umbrella and sunglasses. Show the actress's generosity. Come on, let's go to the cafe. Yeah, I'm just about to wilt in the heat. Don't worry, I've already prepared. Come stand under my parasol. First try. I like it when they're easy. Am I not supposed to be in here? Is it actually outside? Oh no, here it is. A fireworks merchant arriving in Fontaine, played by Yoimiya, and her client, played by Riquetti, have arranged to meet at Hotel de Boer to discuss a sale. After carefully checking the samples, the client acknowledges the quality of the fireworks and a deal is struck. Film the customer sizing up the samples at the table. Film the customer bartering with the merchant. Show how the client discusses the sale with the fireworks vendor. Sorry, the quality of these clothing samples does not meet the requirements of our merchant association. Waiter, hey, can you guarantee the effectiveness of these products? Reveal the identity of the mysterious merchant and show off her demeanor. The seller displays the branded products to the customer. These have been our most popular products across the years. Our star merchandise, guaranteed to provide only the biggest and most beautiful fireworks for your satisfaction. Show off the ongoing friendly atmosphere, the fireworks, discusses with the sales. I think this should be enough. No need to order more. That would be amazing. Show that the sale was successful by filming the customer's reaction. Show the deal being struck by the two. No way, since you've come to Fontaine, you must sample our cuisine and indulge in our culinary culture. Done. We have a deal. No, that's not good. Let me think it over a bit. I like these. You get to make your own little cutscenes. At the corner of a lane in the court of Fontaine, an actress played by Charlotte. By Charlotte? It's kind of odd. Has set up a camera and is adjusting it to find the perfect angle to capture photos that show off the gorgeous scenery of the city at a glance. After mentally comparing a few different angles, she makes her decision. Present the environment and characters who will perform. Highlight the actress's demeanor as she ponders. Explain the reason why the actress has set up a camera in the lane corner. Think there's a typo in the report I handed in to the editor. If the shot is taken from this angle, should I buy a better lens after I get paid? Film the actress as she ponders something while looking at the already set up camera. Show how the actress ponders her picture's contents while capturing the scenery of the court of Fontaine in the frame. I didn't like how that one was written. Film the actress's demeanor as she shows her changes in mood. Pass along the thoughts of the actress in choosing the picture's angle. Yes, we should be able to capture the entirety of Court of Fontaine at its best. It's a trick of the senses. It must be a trick, that's all. You gotta bear it until the paycheck clears. That it? Just 4? Kinda wish there were more. This minigame wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. And I only messed up once in the entire thing.
If the Arataki game. There's up any trouble, I'll drag out. The last one of them back to apologize.
Talk to the staff member. Take your positions, form ranks, muskets up, take aim and fire, repel the enemy advance. Come take part in the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol special event and experience the joy of being a musket sharpshooter. Musket? Sharpshooter? Not a concept we're too familiar with. Looking at the stall the guard set up, Paimon can't help but wonder what the event she mentioned could possibly have to do with the Fontaine Film Festival. Ah, it's the Super Zenith Boss level forces. I hate that name. It's so long-winded. What is the what in the blazes are you doing here? If you two help me promote my booth, I'll be able to hit my quota for sure. Who in the what now? I'm confused. That blah 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 forces thing isn't another weird nickname for Paimon Xiggi, is it? This is not the first time we've heard it. Although technically the first time I remember hearing it wasn't canon, so that's right. It's a title for you two that's becoming popular among some of the guards. You might not remember, but we've actually met before. But considering how ordinary looking I am, and the fact that I'm just a mediocre sharpshooter, I'm not surprised that I didn't leave much of an impression. I do remember this name. I don't remember how long ago I remember this name, but I remember Chevris mentioning this name at the end of the event. And this might be the NPC that was in the uh, fungi event. Oh, I could be wrong about that one. Anyway, let's just pretend that this is our first meeting. I'm Turina, a special security and surveillance patrol trainee, and I'm in charge of handling all sorts of odd jobs for the patrol. Given how popular the film festival is, the Special Patrol is hoping to ride on its coattails by running a publicity campaign with the aim of spotting hidden talent among the citizenry. So, ta-da! Behold the behold the shooting simulator on the table in front of you, known as the Thousand Pace Interdiction Arc Minute. Is that Arc Minute or Arc Minute? Arc Minute Sharpshooting Zone. What is with these long-winded names? Is this going to be a thing for the guards? This thing looks like a little model of the Court of Fontaine. Aha! But not just the Court of Fontaine. This sand table allows you to change the area so you can switch to wilderness scenery if you want. Much less spectacular than the Court of Fontaine, though. Combined with a special pair of optical goggles that the Fontaine Research Institute developed for us, it lets you simulate taking out enemies from on high, just like a real Special Patrol sharpshooter. So, like Chevris's little sniping moment in the event. Basically, it's a game where you simulate using a musket to aim and fire at targets, right? But the name is too hard to wrap your head around. What are interdiction and arc minute supposed to mean? I actually don't know. I came up with the event name based on famous line that Captain Chevris once hoarded us with, which aptly expresses our lofty aspirations. An outstanding musket sharpshooter always strives for pinpoint accuracy at a distance of 1,000 paces. Your shot grouping should be less than an arc minute. I still can't determine the definition of that word, even with that explanation. I understand the explanation, but I still don't understand that word. In reality, though, based on current processing precision of mass-produced muskets and the eyesight of our sharpshooters, achieving a dispersion of less than a single arc minute when firing from any further than 100 paces away, let alone 1,000, is wishful thinking, to be put mildly. But if we're talking about Captain Chevris, I wouldn't put it past her. Whoa, slow down a second. You're making Paimon dizzy. Don't get too hung up on technical terms. All we need to do is have fun. Super Zenith boss level force is right. You know what? I'm just gonna say boss. When I see that word, I'm gonna just try to say boss. Sometimes it's not worth overthinking things. Just give it a go. When I first joined the patrol, Captain Chevris told me that too. Anyway, please take these goggles, and when you're ready, you can start playing with the simulator on the table. Well, after talking so much, why don't we give it a try? Paimon was curious with what it felt like to fire a musket anyways. Looks like it might be fun. I do not know how to read. During the Fontaine Film Festival, you and Paimon encounter a special member of the guard. She seems to be looking for guests to partake in an event test. Really? I am here.
Just let...
Do you have any further instructions? Let's play around. No problem. This game doesn't use up any real ammunition, and the targets don't require maintenance, so you can play as many rounds as you like. Defeat all opponents, have at least 10 munitions remaining, have at least 20 munitions remaining. How many do I even start with? Opponent details, objects, so... Resembles a large shield. A device that resembles a large shield. It is constructed from sturdy boards. Neither explosions nor bullets will destroy this type of cover. Some other means can be found to defeat foes behind such protection. So, can't be destroyed. A simulated device that contains a large amount of hazardous materials. This device will explode vigorously upon being hit by a bullet, destroying the surroundings. It's a good thing that high value targets can't be damaged under simulation rules. Ad hoc cover. A simulated device that resembles a wooden chest. It has a rather fragile structure. Explosions and bullets can both destroy this type of cover. You might wish to destroy this form of cover if you wish to defeat opponents hiding behind it. Am I timed? I hope I'm not timed. Although I'm being timed might not really make a difference in this. We'll see. "17 opponents. In 1,000 pace interdiction arc minute sharpshooting zone, you will use special optical lens to aim and shoot opponents. Press the aim button to start aiming. Aim at your targets and press the shoot button to fire bullets at the target your lens is aimed at. Defeat all opponents to complete the challenge. Ammunition is limited in some scenarios. Utilize the limited ammunition to defeat all opponents. Adjust horizontal camera sensitivity and vertical sensitivity under the controls in the settings menu to improve your ability to control your simulated shots. Anybody over there? Nope. I missed one. Ah, missed another. Should have adjusted my sensitivity for that. Wait. That wasn't too bad. Device that resembles a transport balloon. It is often used in training for escort mission. Protecting it always takes priority. So this one, I can't take my time. I actually have to protect this thing. I hate protection missions. I suck at these. So I don't think you can get a perfect on that. The reload's too slow for that. But I guess if you know what target is going to hit it first, I guess you could shoot that one first. Okay. What we got here? So, new cover, bomb, patrolling powder keg, simulated device preparing for special security and surveillance patrol that contains a large amount of hazardous material that will follow a set movement path. This device will explode vigorously upon being hit. Good thing high value targets can't be damaged under simulation rules. So this is this, but it moves. Is what I'm getting. I should wait for him to get over there. missed. Another defend. Okay. Missed it. Not dead. That was the last stage, right? Yep, that was the last stage. Rescue the poor contract employee. Fontaine Film Festival. Great job. You really outdid yourself this time. As things stand, finishing the project before the deadline is nothing but a pipe dream. I'm not just in for scolding. The boss is literally going to kill me. Why is that young lady over there crying? Is she crying? Can't even tell. Do you think she needs a doctor? I wonder if there's any professional therapists in Fontaine. When did you get here? Thanks for your concern, but right now, what I need is a doctor that can resurrect my dying career. Don't we all? Paimon's pretty sure that's isn't something a doctor can fix. It's only a job. Worst case scenario, you can always get another one. Work is pretty important. Maybe we should help. With how high she's made the stakes seem, we can't stand by and do nothing. Just talking about it like this won't solve anything though. Why don't you tell us more about your problem? That might be a bit hard, considering it's a technical issue. Now, just how can I explain it? Well, first thing first, my name is Helene, and I'm an engineer working for the Fontaine Film Festival's equipment supplier. I'm mainly responsible for developing audio-visual equipment. To achieve a certain effect when filming, our client requested us to develop a kind of stabilization platform that can carry film cameras while moving at high speed. These stabilization platforms also need to be able to carry puppets that look like actors or model animals, playing the part of groups in the background. That way, they'd be able to keep the cameras fixed on actors while moving at high speeds, or save them from having to splash out the cash to hire hordes of extras. On top of that, they insisted that each platform had to be less than a third of the cost of a camera, and that its lifespan had to be at least 30 years. That's asking for a lot. How's anyone that picky? Even for a master craftsman, producing something cheap but durable that works well is nigh on impossible. I mean, that's true. I used to work in prop and set design. Those things, if you want them cheap, they don't last. But I managed it. Oh, okay. After all, the customer is always right. We've had even fussier clients before, and I've nearly run myself into the ground trying to satisfy them. Then what's got you in such a huff? The problem is I don't have anyone to test it. I've created the product, but unless I can get it tested, the project can't be considered complete. All the testers who have a basic grasp of mechanics or are physically fit enough have already been employed by the Fontaine Film Festival for more important work. If the client receives a product that hasn't undergone proper testing and it turns out there was something wrong with it, I'll have to cough up 10 times the original payment amount in compensation. All I can do is hang around trying to sell our products while I look for some outside assistance. Even if it means I end up losing money on this contract in the end, so be it. After all, it was my boss who signed the agreement with the client. But I'll be the one on the hook if we have to compensate them 10 times the value of the contract. I mean, that's not on you. That's on your boss. If your boss is making you do all this, if the boss can't find you someone to test your product, it's on your boss to test your product. If they're putting all this work on you. We've come this far, might as well tell us what the testing involves. That's right, as long as there's nothing too complex, perhaps we can handle some of the simpler stuff. It might not sound difficult, but it's harder than you think. To confirm how the stabilization platforms perform when running at extremely high speeds, I set them to avoid anyone who gets too close mode. The tester has to run after stabilization platforms within a specified area and chase as many platforms as possible into the target area as quickly as possible. For someone with poor stamina like me, chasing a stabilization platform more than a few steps is enough to make them collapse from exhaustion. What's so hard about that? It's just a bit of running around. Now that you described it, Paimon's positive it'll be a piece of cake. It's just a few machines. Just you wait. We'll be hot on their tails in no time. We might even end up overtaking them if you're lucky. Testing limits and that sort of thing is a walk in the park. For real? What, genuinely? You're actually serious? Then I'll pay you, please. The commission. We won't say no to that, but under the circumstances, if we accept too much of your money, our consciences wouldn't forgive us. Just pay us however much you'd usually pay your testers. Miracle workers, that's what you are. Not just doctors, but miracle workers, here to resurrect my dying career. Again, something I need. The testing site is in an empty domain near the city. An empty domain near the city. Well, I'll leave it to you two. I'll leave it to you two then. You have my undying gratitude. After this many years in the business, finally a bit of luck. The boss won't be killing me tomorrow after all. After you finish this job, maybe you should consider switching bosses. Yeah, definitely. Your boss is asking way too much of you. Stabilization mecha balls. Oh, this thing. I saw this thing. Stabilization mecha balls movement is influenced by all testers. Use this characteristic to send as many stabilization mecha balls as possible into your zone within time limit. In addition to the stock balls, glitz balls will also spawn. Stock balls are worth 1 point, glitz balls are worth 7 points. Jump boosters can be found. Okay. The test will be carried out in one of 5 locations at random. Oh, this is that PvP thing. Well, let's get it over with. I'm going to suck at this. So I'm red. Your target is the red zone. So this is actually the top right. Well, actually, no, the top right's not going to matter.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
Did I miss it, or was there no rematch button? Yellow. Yeah, there is no rematch button.
Just let me know if you ever
Every
find
journey
yourself
has
in a
its
pinch.
How many points do I need for this? 5,000. Yellow. Oh, I got the high score. Nice. Don't know how that happened. Red. Well, at least I'm not getting just the participation reward. That's always good. But the person getting a participation reward might actually just be going in and not doing anything. Should be the last one I need. Yellow. Red and yellow. I haven't got anything but red and yellow. Green helping me? I feel like green is helping me. Are there achievements for getting certain scores? I don't think there are. Doesn't look like there are. I could have. I don't think I'm wrong. It felt like green was helping me on that last one. My two radiant guests, you're finally here. You must be the legendary adventurers of Tevat and rising superstars, Traveler and Paimon. We're we're certainly well known among the Adventurers Guild, but superstars of Tevat, perhaps just slightly over the top. After all, there are still many people out there that haven't heard of us. Paimon feels like everyone we've met who comes straight out with flattery ends up asking us to do something for them. Yep. Out with it then. What do you want? Oh, I don't want anything from you. I simply wanted to put forward a win-win proposal, which means you want something from us. Join forces with me, Fontaine's most talented experimental film director, Melise, to become the next big star of the big screen. Once you've made it, money, connections, it's all yours. Wherever you go into that, no one will dare to stand in your way, and you'll find yourself walking down an endless red carpet rolled out just for you. I'd rather not attract even more unwanted attention. But we don't even have much experience acting on camera. If it were true that we could get famous just by collaborating with you, then why aren't you already a super famous director? And where are all the other stars that you've worked with? Thank you, Paimon. You saw right through me. Of course she did. If only someone would set up a special training school for actors. I need someone who not only knows how to fight, but also how to control their expressions and inject emotions into their lines. So not me. In short, I need someone who can do it all. So not me. But such genius simply doesn't exist. So far, I've only finished planning the regular acting parts of my avant-garde production. I haven't even started on the action scenes, let alone finished my first film. I'm worried that I'll have to resort to employing stunt doubles, so that's why you two are such perfect candidates. Does stunt doubles mean what I think it does? You've hit the nail on the head. It's the perfect solution to having actors who can't fight. We are prepared. We are pretty good at fighting, but we won't. But won't people be able to tell that we're not the same people just by looking at our faces? In theory, yes, but the action scenes are absolutely central to my experimental production. If you do a good enough job, I'll make the regular acting scenes into silhouette shots. Hey, that's actually not a bad idea. I mean, if you're doing an avant-garde style film, that wouldn't be too bad. There weren't even many lines to begin with. I'll make the other actors cake themselves in makeup and adjust their silhouettes so they fit your profile. With a bit of lighting magic, no one will even know the difference. So your idea is to film action and make the actors fit into the stunt doubles role. Whereas normally it's the other way around. You just said it was avant-garde, so I guess that works. In a way, the regular actors would actually be your doubles. Anyway, they aren't as well known as you two. I'll even pay you royalties. I doubt that. So basically, if we help you, we'll be handed the starring roles on a plate just like that. You'll also receive a large payment, and it'll do wonders for your reputation. Then it really does sound like it'll pay off. What do you say? Why pass up such a juicy opportunity? Thank you so much for lending a hand. What a dream come true. Then, without further ado, please head over to my experimental studio right away. There will be 4 fighting scenes in the film, each with a completely different ambience. Each scene will have its own very own special lighting. When the special lighting comes on, the action will intensify in line with the corresponding place in the script. With your experience, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it in no time. Once all the remaining scenes are filmed, we'll finally be able to wrap this thing up. So this is the combat one. Teleport. In trick shots, tricky lights, defeat opponents with that endlessly appear within the time limit to score points. Once the challenge is over, medals will be distributed based on your score. Adjust your lineup according to the special lighting. Okay. Defeating enemies during the challenge will accumulate progress towards special lighting. Once ready, use it at the right time to receive a temporary yet powerful combat buff. Use these effects well to complete the challenge efficiently. So we have to activate it. Why can't it just auto-activate once we build up? Simple, go standard. For 12 seconds after using, unleash a Hydro Shockwave centered around your active character every 4 seconds. Opponent's hit will be dealt with Hydro. All cryo damage dealt by party members will be increased by 60%. Yeah. Actually, no, yeah. Her link ability might help. Never played this team before. Probably shouldn't have thrown Eula in. Oh well. Probably should have used Ganyu instead of Eula.
Crush! Flood of frost! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword! Grin cutter! Sakura swirl!
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Beg for mercy. Freeze to the core. Let me weave you a verse. Know my... Kamisato art. Sumetsu! Yeah! Take flight.
Make yourselves at home.
Flood of frost. Rain cutter. Rain outlaw. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
Everyone hold hands. Sharing my knowledge.
Crush. Witness the power of Gua. Know my sword. Rain outlines your... Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Hey,
Freeze to the core. More shudder. Let me weave you a verse. Know my... My apologies.
everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Whirling...
Temple of Wisdom. Hey,
Rain outlines your fate. Witness...
all hail.
My apologies. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Know my sword. Rain cutter. For Rex Lapis. Take flight. Embrace the ice.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Let me...
All hail.
Sakura swirl. My apologies.
Make yourselves at home.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines...
Born of ice and frost. This is long overdue.
Take flight. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Let me...
No touching.
My apologies.
over.
Roll seconds after using unleash shockwave at the location of the character. Uh, dealing true damage to normal near weapons. One such shockwave can't be released every 1 second.
Sharing my knowledge. Everyone hold hands.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse. Our bond is strong. Lightning, time for a light show. Here come the fireworks.
This may hurt a little. The Temple of Wisdom. Yeah.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your
Yeah.
Stand with me. I'll settle this.
Make yourselves at home.
Let me read you a verse. No, my son. Our bond is strong. Go bishop down.
Fuse is lit.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Lightning terrified. Time for Here come the fireworks.
Grow, grow, grow. Sharing my knowledge. Everyone hold hands.
Witness the power of good. Stand with me.
Elemental burst damage of all characters party is increased by 80%. When characters have less than 70 elemental energy, their energy charge is increased. Just go with my main. Doesn't look like it needs something special, so I'll just go with my main.
The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outline. Our bond is strong. I'll settle this. Fire hazard.
Go bishop down. Yeah. Everyone hold hands. Yeah.
This way. Witness the power of good.
Hey. Yeah. Make yourselves at home.
Super Swift!
Hey, sharing my knowledge.
Stand with me! Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Go Bishop down!
The Temple of Wisdom.
Time to act. Dissipate! Out of my way!
The character obtains a elemental shard created by a crystallized reaction. All geo damage dealt by characters in the party will be increased. Don't have any geo built. I feel like this fight is an insult with with how bad Geo is in this game. How poor they've treated Geo in this game.
Terra Smash!
This is why I don't like him.
Charge! Press the advantage!
As a dutiful maid would.
Attack! That's the way. Watch out! Cha!
Wait! Everyone on me!
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
Attack! That's the way.
Yeah. Press the advantage!
Coming at you.
Steady as a stone. Time to clean up.
Is there no claim all button for this? Attack increased by 24%. That's not all. The support of all Melusines you've helped in Mirasi Village fills you with strength. Based on the number of them you've helped, your attack is increased by up to an additional 24%. Well, as far as I can take that for now. Well, that was interesting. I think the combat event could have been done a little better. I think small quality of life changes could have been better. Like rematching in the multiplayer. Claiming all rewards. It's a system in the game now, but it wasn't in the event for some reason. That's something that could have been fixed. But overall, I liked it. The sniping event was fun. And the... what is it? Essentially the cutscene making was pretty fun. I enjoyed that one. Hope we get more stuff like that. Well, if you were here watching the VOD, thanks for watching. Let me know what I can do to improve, and I'll see you next time.